guys, so today I have a project for you, and what we're going to make is a fringe scarf. So basically what I have here is the bottom of a old maxi dress that I actually cut off just because the dress was too long. But this is just to give you an idea that you could cut off any like big oversized t-shirt or any skirts, dresses, anything that you have that you could cut out and it becomes like a big tube. So you don't really need to do any sewing. But if you don't have like anything that you can cut out, you could still buy yourself some fabric at your local fabric store. And what I would suggest for you to get is a type of fabric that don't come off or frill as much. And this basically is a slinky jersey knit material right here. So this is perfect for this type of project. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the bottom of this so that way it can be a little bit shorter and a little bit more even. Okay, so basically I am just going to cut right here so that way it could be even, and having a mat like this to measure it on the side could be really helpful. So this right here is a rolling blade, and basically you can push the button out and you can push it back in, and when you push the button in the blades show right here, and this blade is really easy to cut things when you're laying it flat on a mat like this. Instead of just using, shears or a scissor. So this will give me more straight lines for sure. All right, so now I have my tube right here, and if you don't have a tube to begin with, basically just take a piece of fabric that's about a yard and just sew it at one end so that way it could become a tube. And so you want this part right here to be the stretchy part and this one to be the less stretchy part. Although with jersey knits, it's really stretchy both ways. So I'm gonna make my fringes about 11 inches long. All right, so I'm gonna start cutting my fringes and I'm gonna try to stay in straight line as much as possible. And what I wanna do is kind of make it like about half an inch wide. Don't worry too much if it's not too even. These are fringes, it's gonna fall all over the place and you can't really see that. It's just gonna be between you and I that these aren't perfect. Alright, so I finished cutting out the fringes, as you can see. I'm just going to wiggle it a little bit, and there you have it. And if you want to be creative too, you could actually take these fringes and kind of like tie them together right here if you want to. But I think I'm just going to leave mine like this. Some people like to tie knots and